Right, in this video I'm going to show you how to make a top dead center mount for your Tippmann M4. I'm going to keep this short and sweet. I'm going to show you exactly what you need to buy, everything on eBay right here. You're going to need one of these. When you, I'll leave all the links in the description, but when you buy it, make sure you select an M5 thread with a 0.8 pitch. The nut length needs to be 20mm, and I would personally buy a pack of 10 because it's only going to cost you £4 and you can never have enough spares. You're going to want some grub screws. Make sure they've got a flat head like this. You're going to need them to be M5 as well, 20mm long, and I would also buy a pack of 10. That's going to cost you £1.59. And you want a silicone rubber sheet. This is the one I found on eBay here. It really doesn't matter what colour you buy, just whatever your preference is. I bought a blue one. You want it to be 1.5mm, and it's going to cost you £3.20. And all of that is going to come to £8.78, and that's going to have enough in them to make 10 TDCs. So if yours ever breaks or your friends have Tippmanns, you can give one to them or replace your broken one, whatever. It's just, like I said, you can never have too many spares. These are the tools you're going to need. You're going to need a power drill, just any old power drill will do, it doesn't have to be a good one. I have one of these. It's a tool that you would use to put an extra hole in a belt. It's not necessary, but it means you can cut perfectly round circles out of the rubber. If you don't have one, just use a pair of scissors, just take your time, make sure it's nice and round. You're going to want a file as well. Any flat file will do, doesn't have to be anything special. Also a bit of sandpaper if you've got it. I don't use it because how it comes out doesn't really matter. It's going to be hidden in your rifle and it's not a big deal. You're going to want some super glue. This is not Loctite, but I've found that Loctite is the best stuff to use. It's just I don't have any left. And also, optionally, I have a 2.5mm drill bit and a 1mm drill bit, and I will show you why I have these and what I use them for at the end of the video. So you're going to start by getting your hole puncher and just punching a little ring of rubber out of here, like that. And see, it just falls out. It's really that simple. If you're going to use scissors, I'd recommend you cut a tiny little square out, just like this, and drop it on the floor. And just keep on going around it, making it nice and spherical until you wind up with the perfect little round bit. Now I'm not going to do that because I don't need to, but I'm just letting you guys know what you should be doing. So once you've got this, you're going to get your grub screw, sit it down and put a tiny dab of glue on the top of it. Just very tiny, you don't want too much on there because it will seep round into the side and all that. It's just not something you want. Get your rubber, sit it on top, push it down, and pick your screw up and just hold it up in front of you and move it around with your finger until it looks nice and in the right position, nice and square, right in the center. And then put that aside, and that is that done. Now get your cylinder. That's what it's going to look like. Get yourself another grub screw. Once you've got your grub screw, grab your drill and just put the grub screw in the end of the drill, just like this. Okay, and tighten it up, just so it looks like that. And get your cylinder and screw it onto the end. Okay, now basically what you're going to do is you're going to get your file and you're going to use the drill to spin the cylinder around and run the file along it. Now you want to do this and just keep on going, but keep getting your rifle like this and checking if it fits inside. Now I'm going to do a little bit just to show you what I mean. Get your file. As you can see, it's taken some of the metal off, obviously decreasing the diameter of it. Depending on what serial number your rifle is, you will either need to take 0.9 mil off or 1 mil, 0.1 mil off, sorry. So it's not going to take you a huge amount of time. So keep doing that as you're going along. Here's another one I've got here. Just stick it in there and just see if it fits. And basically you don't want it to be too tight, you want it to go in there, but you want as little play as possible. So yeah, you don't want to be hammering it in there, but you don't want to be dropping it in there either. Now once you've done that, it's as simple as getting the grub screw you got earlier and screwing it into your unit like this. I've got an Allen key here because it's a bit tight. Just screw it all the way in there. And it's that simple. That will drop straight into your rifle and do exactly what it's supposed to do. There is another video on my channel on how to fit one of these, because the existing grub screw you use to adjust the hop inside the rifle will fix this in place. Now what I do with some of them is drill a little hole in the side, I don't know if you can see that there, in order for the grub screw to go in. You can do that if you like. I think it makes it a little bit more sturdy, but it's not necessary really. If you do, you want to get your 1 mil drill bit, drill a full hole through the whole thing, and then get a 2.5 mil drill bit and drill halfway in just to give it. So there's what it looks like inside the rifle. You can now adjust it by getting a 3 mil Allen key, sticking it straight in the top and just going around like that. That is your adjustment. Clockwise being more hop, counterclockwise being less hop. Yeah, that's the screw that fixes it in place, the one that already comes on your Tippmann. Like I said, check out the installation video if you want to understand that a little bit more. Okay, so like every other YouTuber, if you like and subscribe my videos, it will help me a lot. I'm trying to set up a camera setup for myself so I can get gameplay videos more often, and they're going to be going up on my channel. So if you guys could, subscribe, like, and leave a comment as well, that'd be great. One other thing before I go, I have R-hopped my Tippmann, and I think that is one of the best modifications you can do to your rifle, mainly because of consistency. I know where every shot's going to go. It's really a brilliant thing to do if you have the time and patience to do it. So if you guys want to see a video on that, just like I said, like and subscribe, leave me a comment letting me know, and I will do it. So thanks a lot and take care.